Hello guys, welcome again to another BTC video. Again, I have an interesting video for you, an educational video for you, and I hope you do stick around till the end of the video so you can see what's happening with Bitcoin. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna jump straight to the charts. And yes, this is not the Bitcoin chart. Yes, this is the S&P 500 chart. But this is kind of an educational Bitcoin video because we are at the critical point of time for BTC. And I do really want you guys to pay attention to this, especially this structure, because you know that the S&P 500 is one of the most profitable stocks or markets out there. Like if you bought in 1997 at $700 or $600, you'll probably be still in a profit from then. It doesn't really go into bear markets. Well, it does, but it doesn't really go into a downturn. It has been going up forever, basically, since its inception way long ago. So with that being said, like I said, I'm going to jump straight to the charts, and I'm going to explain why I keep saying that I will be bearish unless Bitcoin breaks the 65k top with a proper retest and a pullback. And the best example that I could find is the S&P 500 chart, because the S&P 500 chart, which is forming around the top here in the year 2000, it looks very similar to Bitcoin chart, right? Like you see here, you formed your rounder top and then you dropped, similar consolidation, and then ripped, right? That's, if you look at this, it looks like the Bitcoin chart, kind of exact copy of the Bitcoin chart. And yeah, so why am I pointing this out? Because the S&P 500, similar to Bitcoin, right? In the 1990s or 2000, it was showing signs of maturity. So this rounded top market is actually a sign of a mature market rather than a early market. So it's a sign of maturity, of smart investors, of people investing smartly in the market. That's why you have this rounded top rather than a blow-off top. Blow-off tops usually happen when your market is kind of naive and early, young, right? So yeah, let's take into account this chart, because it is, like I said, it's super similar to the Bitcoin chart. You have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move to the upside. You have your rounded top, and then you have your severe correction, which with your consolidation here over a specific range that held the support, right? So this is our 30k bottom. This is our 65k top. And why do I say I need to be bearish till 65k breaks? Now I'm gonna start moving to the right and show you why. So after your 65k top, which was here, right? You bottomed at your 30, and then after you bottomed at your 30, you start to pump, right? Similar to the Bitcoin chart, you start to pump. Very nice pumps, and you can see you consolidated, dropped, but you were making higher highs and higher lows. And behold, we're going to the moon, right? Where's our Lambos? We're waiting for our Lambos right here. We're pumping, and there you go. Oh my God, look at this. We kind of broke the all-time high. Not yet. Are we broken? Let's see here. No, super close to breaking it. So 1556 was the all-time high. So let's see if we do break it. And yeah, we did break it. Here you go. We did break it by $6 only, or $10. So we did break the all-time high right there with that small pump. And now we're waiting for that retest, right? And moon, Lambo. Okay, let's see what happened next. Okay, where's Lambo? Lambo's still not here. Okay, Lambo not gonna happen this year. And yeah, definitely Lambo didn't happen, and then Lambo happened after. Okay, I hope you're seeing this, and I hope this is educational for everybody. And looking at the charts, you always need to take into consideration these types of scenarios. The S&P right here in 2000 did the same thing as Bitcoin is doing right now. It dropped, it formed an inverted bearish flat formation with an elongated C wave, and that after that elongated C wave was reached, basically you dumped below B wave one more time, which is right here. So if you imagine this as your 30k region, this is probably your 20k region right here. And after your 20k, by the way, just notice the similarities between my kind of predictions and the S&P 500 chart. You did a V-shaped recovery. It was a severe drop. It wasn't a gradual downside drop. No, it was a huge drop. This is what we call a V-shaped recovery. And what happens after, you see discount prices. Oh, the S&P was 787 at the bottom, now it's 663, discount, sale. And then you start breaking up, and this is what you want to see. Okay, if you are a Bitcoin bull, you need to break the all-time high, retest, and keep going up, and forming new highs basically. And that's what the S&P did. And by the way, these two tops right here, this double top market, very similar to each other. We can zoom out to the 3 days actually to kind of see it. Yeah, so on the 3 days it actually looks perfect, even though you cannot really spot the rounded top. You can spot it if you just like zoom out slightly. But you can see you formed a rounded top here, similar to Bitcoin. Similar price action to Bitcoin, by the way. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move to the upside, and then your dump, your consolidation at 30K, your super pump. And after super pump happened, you can see you had your first double top market probably in a while. They do happen. They're there. I'm not saying they don't. They do happen. So that's why TAs such as myself, who are real TAs, who are not the BS TAs who sell you hopium, they tell you 65K pops with a proper pullback and retest, and bam, that's where you go to the moon. Right here, I would bet you $1 million that the people who are in Bitcoin right now, currently at $55,000, are probably doing the same thing that people were doing right here. Oh my God, we're going to the moon. And then they ate another 50% or 63% correction to the downside. And your inverted bearish flat formation, which is this is your inverted bearish flat, it played out. You went more than B wave, which was around here. So I just wanted to make this educational video just so you can see my perspective. I'm not a bear. I'm just a guy who basically understands proper TA and the use of proper TA. And this is what I'm going to follow, and this is how I'm going to be. I'm going to keep being bearish and cautious till 65K pops with a proper pullback and support and retest, similar to what it did here. So this is what you would expect. A pop, breaking the all-time high, a retest, and then bam, to the moon basically after. And then you can see that you did moon after. You did moon quite a lot actually. And this is what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Actually, this is exactly what I'm expecting, because throughout the history of the S&P 500, this is what it was showing. It was showing rounded top formations everywhere. These rounded top formations are signs of a mature market. You don't see blow off tops here. You see rounded mature markets. You can see here in 1950, this kind of looks very similar to where we are. You can call it Wyckoff, you can call it whatever you want. I see what I see, and I see a rounded top market, which is kind of a healthy mature market. These are signs of healthy markets. And yeah, you can see these structures are always there in the charts. It's human psychology and human behavior. But why the 1990s are so important? Because why am I pointing this chart? Why am I pointing to the 2000s chart? Why not any other rounded top? Because this is where the dot-com bubble hit you, around these areas. Actually, this is where the dot-com bubble hit you right there. And this is what happened after the dot-com bubble, and this is what happened after to finally matured around 2010, and then you just broke up. So yeah, I hope you like this video. It was just a short educational video. I will post the chart of Bitcoin on the side of the video so you can just check it out and see that there is a lot of similarities between these two rounded tops. And I hope I explained why I will probably be the only TA in the space being a bear till 65K top, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for it, which I don't mind actually. I'm cool with that. I'm a proper analyst. I'm not some fake guy who just doesn't study and hasn't learned anything. And by proper TA rules, you break the all-time high with proper retest and you bounce, and that's where you moon. If you don't do that, this will happen to you. And you can see what happened, okay? A stronger correction than this basically is what happened. And I can expect this. I see this in Bitcoin, by the way. I don't see this being too far-fetched from where we are, because this is around the top and this is around the top as well. And basically what's happening here just repeated itself, and then basically people ate a double top market, which they weren't expecting. I'm the guy who expects the worst and prepares for everything basically. So with that being said, I hope you did enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, share this video. I love all your comments, by the way, so I do appreciate all of them, and I do thank you for all the support. Follow me on Twitter as well, link in the description below. And if you want to inquire about my private paid Discord, my Telegram link is in the description below. I will probably answer any questions you want. Thank you again, and I will see you again in the next video.